Hey everybody, welcome back to Republic of Pirates. Now there's been a couple of comments between episodes about this being a Anno ripoff, and I do want to address that throughout this episode, but I want to say that so far I'm really enjoying this game, and this to me feels like a similar but unique experience. I play a lot of city builders, things like Banished. I play a lot of Kingdoms Reborn, Timberborn. All of those games are along the same genre of Banished, but yet they are a little bit similar and a little bit different at the same time. That is how this game feels in comparison to Anno. Feels like it's a little bit different, but along the same lines. To me, I'm really enjoying that it feels a little bit different, because to me, Anno 1800 in particular became a little bloated and a little bit stale. Between episodes, there was the moving from the pre-release copy to the release copy, which required me to start over. And I've brought us up to the same point that we were before, except for you may see some slight differences in the main city. As I said, I had to restart. So everything may be in a little bit different position. Today, our goal is to dive into the hired hands, see what we can fulfill, and I will be recording a few episodes at the same time. So any comments that you put on today, probably tomorrow, the next day's episode, will probably all be done today. My 5-year-old is with his grandparents for the day, so it gives me the opportunity to do a little bit of recording. But without any further ado, bricks are the first thing that we need, and we need some population in order to get to bricks. So let's grab our road and we will start heading up towards that clay. We'll do something that looks like that. We'll go ahead and connect to our main facility there. I think that we want to do houses before we do anything, and let's go ahead and get a road up to this shore up here. This will be good because eventually I would like to have some fishing wharfs up there, but for right now I want houses first. Let's get a road this way, and then we just need to work on getting all of our different huts going. I do want to keep attention to how much timber we have. 50 is a really small limit. It's weird to me that the only way we can upgrade it is through a warehouse. I did a little bit of playing ahead to see what was coming, and I know that the warehouse is what increases it. In other games of this genre, when you build another dock, the other dock will increase it or it will have its own. So this is a global storage, and in order to increase them, we do need to get to the warehouse, and that's part of our goal for today. I don't know that we're going to get warehouses on this episode, but that's part of the goal for today. We do need to get some amenities going over here. We want a market. The market will at least get us some, I think it's money that it gets us. No, it just gets us extra population. It's weird that we can get extra population from rope and from fish and from the market. Usually without the market, they won't get anything. With the wants, we've got rum and we've got the brothel. The brothel will get us 2 money from the hut. It gets us 3 money from the upgraded. So we will want a brothel over here. Let's place a brothel over on this side over here. I think we are going to place it right there. We'll do some more houses this way as well. We'll just do, I don't know, something that looks about like, ooh, that is not going to work. That's one of those moments where we say, Houston, we have a problem. Let's grab some roads right here. And I know what it is. All right, let's go ahead and bring up the radio menu. The radio menu has been moved to tab instead of the Q button, and Q and E have been reassigned to rotate the map, which is really nice. It's really nice seeing that sort of change and that sort of response between episodes. We will do something that looks like this for this one. We're almost out of timber, and that will bring us to the next thing that we want to do. We want to get to bricks, but in order to get to bricks, we have to do a few different things. We're going to have them start, and then we're going to work on getting some more timber going. And then part of the solution that we're going to go for the whole, we only have so much room in our warehouse, is going to be something we're going to address right now. Let's place the forester right there. We'll place the sawmill right there. Go ahead and grab a road to get it connected. And now what we can do is when the warehouse is full, this building acts as a warehouse and it will store 10. But if we upgrade it twice, it will hold 20. Now we have 2 lumber mills. If we upgrade both of the lumber mills, that will give us a total of 90 storage between the 2 lumber mills and the warehouse. So that's something that I want to do to both. Granted, it's going to siphon away all of my timber. Let's go ahead and head over to the other main island. I'll just glaze over what I did over here. So everything's based around this one market, and I kind of set up all of my upgraded buildings on this side. So I would like to build this way as a kind of a hub for the upgraded houses. I guess these are huts, these are houses for the houses. I've got some missions that are failed, so we'll look at missions in this episode too. I did place an extra sugar plantation because I think rum is going to be an issue, and with that there is an extra rum distiller. And then I did the same thing with the hemp where one is set to 50%. I think we're going to want to double hemp production and get another rope maker down, but we need a lot of population, and that means we need a ton of lumber. I didn't want to build a ton of the woodcutters and a ton of the sawmills just because I foresee that we're going to get to a point relatively quickly where we just don't need any more. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Maybe temporarily what we do is we throw down a spot over here where we can get just another woodcutter's lodge and another sawmill just to have extra lumber on demand. That would give us 110 worth of stored wood and everything. And then we can always get rid of it later. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do construction. Let's go ahead and get a woodcutter's lodge in over here. How close can we get it to this one without decreasing it? And the answer is we can get it pretty close. We'll go ahead and grab that right there. We will want some roads, and then we'll want a depot. Now, as they've changed around some of the key bindings, I have not seen some key bindings that were in before. So one of those key bindings is the ability to rotate buildings. And I don't see a tooltip for how to rotate buildings, but what I did see is if you click off and re-click it, it seems to rotate it. We will want a depot right there. That will be good, I think, and that will get us some extra lumber. And we will want to do an upgrade on the sawmill. I don't think we need to upgrade the woodcutter's lodge. I just think we need to upgrade just the sawmill. Let's go ahead and get both of these. It is some money and it's some timber, but I think in the long run, having that little bit of extra will be a good thing. All right, back over to our other island. Let's see if enough of these houses are... Ooh, R must take me to my ship. At least something. I hit what I thought was E, and it just jumped me across the map. That was not intended. All right, so now that we're back here, these buildings look like they're pretty well all upgraded. We need 150 hired hands, so we just want to upgrade 15 of these for right now. I could upgrade them on the main island, but upgrading them over here is needed for getting our clay up and going. Let's upgrade those, and let's just watch how many available laborers we have, because we don't want that to be negative. And that should be it. It's probably like one short. So maybe we build a housing district over here to make up for the lack of it. Get some roads in here to go with this. And I'm really looking forward to, we have clay. So my gut tells me we're going to have clay roads at some point in time. I'm really looking forward to clay roads because usually that would extend the range of some of the market buildings. That unlocks more. That is nice. You keep getting demand. So let's go ahead and see what they want. Right now they have a demand on us. Let's go ahead and see. And they want to have us offer some rum and some meat in order to have faction standing. I'm going to deny it just because I don't have that yet. I know that's one of the things we're going to work on, and it's going to lower our standing. Man, that is rough. That is really rough that it decreases the standing that much that quickly. One thing that I've noticed is it feels like the amount of quests that we have are extremely close to each other. That's something that they might want to look at. And we are getting some different unlocks, of which I noticed that I believe it was meat and clothes, but we need to really start with the next thing on our list, which was the bricks. We need 50 workers for the bricks. We need 25 for the brickworks, and that's 150 workers, which is pretty much what we have on this island. Let's go ahead and do it. We're going to go ahead and throw those down. I do want a depot over here, so we will let's throw a depot right there, and then we'll throw one production on each side. I maybe should have did that a little bit differently, but we'll throw a road right here. Wonder if I can squeeze 2 brickworks in there. If I can, I can. If I can't, I'll have to move it around a little bit. Oh man, I can. A little bit jank looking, but I can. All right, let's get this connected. Ooh, I can't connect that because it's not connected to the main. Oh, that's a rip. All right. That was a bad idea. Let's go ahead and demolish that. Let's go ahead and demolish this right here. Let's get our road back there, and then we'll go ahead and place another one of the brickworks over there. That was a fail. I know I got like the building cost back. I don't know if I got the rest back. This is going to eat up all of our hired hands over here, so we will want to expand the population even further, which will help with the money situation, because we're going to want to keep ahead of the money, because part of what unlocked is the repair station. It takes bricks. It also takes 2,500 money to get started. So it's going to take a lot of planks, a lot of bricks, and then that will kind of do its thing. So I think now that we've got some increase on the planks, it's time that we increase our houses to get the money going. And really, the workers are where it's at. Because if we look at it, I think in the house, it told us that the current tier is a 10 for the total of the regular, the hut, and then it's 43 for the house. And so we're over, well, it's like one coin per person on the tier 1 house, and it's 2 in like change per person in the tier 2 house. So we always want to be upgrading and getting the next better thing. Let's grab some more houses for over here. Let's do something like that. And then I was seeing over in this corner is another captain's station. So let's get this built. Let's take a look at over here. So seafaring, we will want that captain's inn. Requires just a little bit of planks, and this probably will give me less captains than what I want. Yeah, it only gave me 1 captain, and we might as well get somebody who works with a cog. So this guy works with a cog. This lady works with a cog. I don't see too much of a difference between them. They're both level 2. They both have the exact same abilities. I guess we hired James just because I think he's more of a captain sounding. Now, do I have any improved sales for doing the tier 2 ships? And the answer to that is no. And we have somebody that requested something, but I don't see what it was. It must just be that we had failed. That's a little bit rough that we keep having failed things. So upgrading to the next bigger houses is going to be huge. So let's do some of that over here. I'm thinking this block over here, if we upgraded all of these, we would be able to, we won't be able to upgrade that one. Give us an extra 80 workers over here. Mostly that would just be for money. So we'll do it. We'll upgrade all of them that we can. Get us a little bit of extra. I think it's like 18 extra, well, 8 extra per house. And then we want to start working our way towards meat and clothes, as they look like they are pretty big upgrades. 5 extra coins for meat and 4 extra for the clothes. And let's take a look at what it takes to build those. So the butcher, the boar hunting lodge, takes a total of 5 bricks. We have 6, so we have enough there. 30 workers, not bad. And then the butcher requires 10 bricks and a total of 50 workers. We need 80 workers just for that. We could do it on this island with what we just upgraded. If we looked at the cotton, it requires 20 of the laborers and then 50 of the hired hands. And it requires bricks. So this one requires just planks. This one requires the bricks. So it looks like we need roughly 25 bricks in order to satisfy that need. And then I believe it was under infrastructure, the repair station required 10 bricks, and we will want a few of those. Man, it's going to be really expensive getting set up. So let's go ahead and work towards getting these hired hands, and let's work towards the need of the boards and the clothes. I think we want to be over on the other island for at least the cotton, because we already have cotton over here. So maybe what we'll do is start in this corner over here with the cotton. Let's do clothes right here, as we already know the cotton is a little bit smaller. We'll do something like that with a little bit of a road right there. And then we'll need a depot over here. I don't know how many things the depot maintains, but it would be nice to see. I see there's 9 slots for carts, and if it maintains 9 things, then really this right here is within range of the depot. I could get away with this one for that. And if that's the case, we could build our fields over to here. Go ahead and get the next couple rows of fields, something like that. And this would give us some clothes. That'd be good. We do have some sabotage. We can see some of the buildings just got damaged. This is why we need to get that repair station up and going. Let's go ahead and do a repair, and we'll zoom as far out as we can without going to the tactical map, and we'll do a repair and see how much this is going to cost. So this is going to cost 28 money and 8 planks, which is not bad, but I'd like to automate that. And we should see, as soon as this gets started, we should see where we are starting to have our population go up, and we should see our money start to go up. I kind of want to ride the border where we ride that edge of we are not sitting maximized on things, but where we're trying to optimize our money. Let's see what the Royals want. So we have a lot of different things. Let's go ahead and see what their demand is. So they want us to offer 2,400 for standing. That's rough. I think we're kind of bottlenecked into doing it just so that we don't get negative standing, but at the same time, I really don't think we can afford the money. See what their demands are. And they want us to sink the Royals. Oh man, that is not happening. I'm not going to wage war on them, and let's see what the traders want. So we are offering 10,000 or 5,000 for sales, which we are not going to do. We're going to refuse that trade. That is absolutely brutal. That would have been all of our doubloons. That's something that we just can't do. What we could do, let's grab our ships and let's go ahead and get rid of some of these private crew. I think that would be a good thing, and hope that we get some sales from them. And that is, yeah, I don't know about how I feel about the quest system. Maybe we park our ships right there. That will give us some experience for our ships, and it will give us some different salvage. We do have some over here. Salvage is good. I like the salvage. I like the salvage mechanic. Feels like it's solid, and that's something that I know some games like that mechanic doesn't exist. In this game, it feels satisfying. All right, what are we at for our food? It looks like clothes are starting to come in. Rope and rum. It looks like rum's starting to go down a little bit. And if I remember correctly, rum is a good chunk of our income. We look at the wants over here. Rum is 7 coins per, and we are in battle here. Where are all my ships? All of them are kind of all over the place. Let's kind of bunch them together so that we can attack these. And we'll do some big volleys here. Get these guys all eliminated. Yep, and down they go. Go ahead and collect these up. Now the ship's hit points have been revamped. In my 2 starting ships are my ships that started with 600 hit points. Eventually I would like to sink them and get some new ships. And then the new ships, I believe it was 800 in the last episode. They've been upgraded to, I believe it's 1040, a little bit stronger. Just had another failed demand. I don't know what actually failed there, but we'll get these back and we'll get them repaired up. I would like to keep destroying the enemy ships because I'd like to get those improved sales. We look over here and we have 6. I don't know when we get to make improved sales, but that's something that I'm really looking forward to. Let's take a look at our bricks. We're just about to hit enough bricks for the next upgrade, which would be the boars. And I think that that's kind of my cue to continue building infrastructure over here, because I would like to see some more workers. Let's go ahead and see what the free traders would like. They'd like to have a meeting, and these guys, I don't think that I want to satisfy their needs. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and deny them. We'll take the standing hit, but I think that would be for the good. We can see yellow lines right about there. If we place some houses, we'll do something like this right here for this block. And then we'll do a chunk of well, the amenities. We'll do the market right here, and we can kind of see that it covers a pretty good area. And then when we get to something like the brick roads, hopefully that will fill in all those gaps. Let's get this all connected up. We'll go ahead and connect this right here and these. This gives us another 90 workers. I think that we should push this at least to 1 more block. We'll do not that block right there. Maybe we'll finish out this one. This would be another 5 houses. So let's go ahead and grab our huts over here. Do 1 there. We'll do 2 here, and then we'll do the last 2 right there. Let's grab these roads. And how are we sitting on bricks now? We've got 16 bricks. This is perfect. So we've got a coal depot right there. I don't know quite where that road is going to be, but if we went on this side over here, let's go ahead and see how big this boar hunting is. And it looks like we can throw it. We could throw it like right there. And then we could throw the butcher on this side. And what we could then do is throw our depot right next to it. Let's go ahead and throw our road this way and see what that does, if that's enough to supply it. So we're at 494 of the 550 we need for the next unlock. I would still like to see where, like down in needs, the next needs are grayed out and they say needs this amount of workers, then see this over here. But I guess this would be an option too. Let's grab another ship. I am thinking that we're going to start waging war on one of the pirates this episode. And I really don't know if I'm supposed to be at war with the pirates or if I'm supposed to be at war with the traders. I probably should have finished the storyline mission first, but we can see that the cogs are 1040 for their health versus when it was pre-access, I do believe it was 800. And then we'll want to get to the Clash. They're considerably more firepower, and the smoke bomb I think is going to be huge for when we attack, but we need the improved sails in order to get there. Let's go ahead and build this. We'll get our army going. We should repair this group right here, and then we'll want to see what we do with the boars, because we want to hit this next population goal and see what we're looking at for our next set of needs. Let's go ahead and grab that repair tool. Let's get that repaired. We're almost enough bricks that we can get our auto repair thing built, and that would be good. We'll grab this little crate here, and let's see what else we have over here. Free traders would like to do a trade. Man, they want 10,000 for faction standing. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not going to accept bribes for faction standing. That is not what we're about. All right, let's get these back together. That's rough, because really, if we're looking at things, we only have 8,000. They would be asking for almost our entirety. Blows look like they're just sort of trickling in. Meat doesn't look like it's trickling in yet, and rum looks really low. Don't think this is sugar, so that works. Oh, hey, and we just hit our goal. Let's go ahead and get this started up, and we'll get this one started up, and we'll see if rum starts to recover. Looks like we just got an iron mine unlocked. Let's go ahead and close these out and see if there's anything else. Charcoal kiln. We can't mine? Is that what I'm getting from this? The blast furnace and steelworks. Okay. And then we get a cannon workshop. So, ooh, and a ship painter. Grease maker. Okay, so a lot of games call this tallow, so it's interesting that they call it grease, and a candle maker. Okay, anything else? All right, so we have the repair station, which we already knew about. I do want to get one down. I'm gonna wait because that would be almost a tenth of my income, and it would be all my bricks. You know what? Let's get the first one down. We'll throw it right here because that would cover everything but the dock. Maybe we go further over to cover the dock. Yeah, let's do it right there. That would cover a big chunk of this, and then we just need one over here. Slowly, we'd like to have repair stations over our whole entire island so that everything's within range of it. Slowly, you can see this one right here has a little bit of damage, and you can see it slowly trickling up. That's amazing. I would like to upgrade some more things. I know we upgraded all the sawmills, but I'd like to upgrade bricks and stuff this episode too, if we get enough brick income to kind of make that worthwhile. Now, we had some unlocks, and it was steel oriented, and then we had the candle maker, which if we look also requires steel in order to make it happen. So we are going to have to look for an island that has iron in order to make our way that way. We have not unlocked an improved sail maker yet, and I'm not seeing where we get a coal mine. So this is a thing that was in old Anno, like Anno 16, I think it was like 1602 or something, where you'd get a charcoal kiln way before you got the ability to place down a coal mine, but yet you've got areas where you've got them. I don't really know how I feel about that. And then we've got a cannon workshop, which is nice. So this will give us the option to have the next bigger ship. Ooh, they are, more sabotage. Man, that is rough. The amount of sabotage is absolutely insane. And you can see that they took half the HP off of here. If I didn't have the repair station, this building probably would have just toasted. Because I think this one, maybe it was the cotton plantation was already low health. So that would have chunked like a huge chunk off of that. And if we look, this house is outside the range. Let's go ahead and repair it just to make sure that we don't lose it. That is rough. The amount of sabotage is just insane. All right, so we want to find iron. We have iron up here, and this is controlled by, I want to say the hourglass is them, but I know it's not. This is the Royals. This is Los Garros. Probably slaughtering that, kind of forgive me. And this one right here is the same people. This one is the Raiders of the Caribbean, and this one is Raiders again, if I'm seeing that correctly. This one over here, okay, this is the Gallows Men, and this one down here is the French. What is this one? This one is also the Gallows. So if we attack these guys, let's see what type of ships we have over here, because this is a small island. And these are some pretty big fortified ships. So I don't know that we'd want to attack over here, but I saw that it had iron. Man, all these ships are big for the just us having little ships, but it has iron. This one over here has gold, doesn't have iron. This one has iron. I don't want to attack them, and that looks like a huge fortification. All right, let's look at this one over here. What type of fortifications? That's just one ship and 2 towers. That's not bad. We take a look down here, and this is a pretty small dock area with just, again, 2 ships and 1 tower. That's probably where we're going to want to attack, and we're going to have to declare war on the pirates. And then we have 1 bigger ship right here. All right, so this island's what we're going to have to assault to get iron. I don't think there's too much of an option. All right, so I do want to get iron. I want to kind of make the progression. I want to see the game. I don't really care about the factions at the moment. Usually I go for domination anyway, so let's go ahead and make our truck across here, get this war going, and then probably after we start this war, we'll probably call this episode, and I'm going to play 3 episodes today, and then I'm going to edit them out over the next few days. So what you're probably going to see is where I don't respond to comments for a few days. Oh, I'm going to lose that ship. That ship is toast. Run away. That was a lot of carnage on one little ship. Get some, oh, I don't know what they're doing. They're like all doing like some weird thing where they're shooting all out into the middle of nowhere. Can I cancel these? I cannot cancel these. Well, they're all gonna shoot out into the middle of nowhere like they're attacking my own ship. That was goofy. We'll do this and then we'll, oh no, don't run away. He's like, I'm coming back for more, boss. No, stay out. Unless you're the weak ship. You are the weak ship. I guess I could let you sink. All right, let's see if we get anything from this. We just got a bunch of Spanish gold. Do you think that I need to attack all these houses? We are losing standing with them. So we're going to be at war with them pretty soon here. Okay, let's get these repaired. I think this is a good spot to call this episode. And then in the next episode, we are going to finish the assault on this island. We're going to work our way towards iron in order to see what's kind of next in the unlocks. Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you in the next episode.